In 1963, Rover changed their direction somewhat and created the P6, not as a successor to the P5, but to the P4. And they kicked it off with the 2000 just over there. Then along came this, the beautiful 3.5 litre V8, owned by this man, Andy. What a car.
Thank you.
It's absolutely stunning. What can you tell me about this car and when you got it?
I bought it in 1997. I went to see a friend to buy some bits for my 2.2, and this was sitting on the drive in Mexico brown, cloth interior, with a few holes, a few different colours Mexico brown, and no sills. And my friend had a V8, and I drove it, and I thought, I'll have to have a V8. So £200 later, this appeared on my drive at home.
200 quid?
200 quid, yes.
Back in
1997.
And you say it was a very, very different car when you picked this up, a labour of love. So what have you done to it? I mean, obviously it's a very different colour. There's no cloth interior in there.
It sat on my drive outside because I had the 2.2 in the garage. And it sat there for about a month. And my dad came up, he said, so you're selling that one and you bought this one? And he's like shaking his head thinking, he must be crackers here. So my friend had a one down the street. He said, look, you need to sort this car out. So pulled it in the garage, stripped it down to base unit, and over the winter with friends, renewed the sills, done a lot of welding though. It got it running because it hadn't ran for 10 years. Got it running, and then I got it into primer, and it sat for a couple of months. I was thinking, what colour? And I bought a magazine called Your Classics, and it had an article about the P6 and it was Monza red, black vinyl roof, black interior, and Ross style wheels. I thought, I'll just make my car look like that. So that was its first paint job. About 6 or 7 years later, I acquired some genuine British Leyland wings, put 4 wings on, and it got its second paint job, Monza red again, but a slightly deeper colour. And I used that for another 10, 15 years, and it got its third paint job, and that's just the colour it is now.
What is it that's so special then about what's underneath this bonnet, this whopping 3.5 V8?
You just drive so nice, the sound lovely, especially with stainless steel exhaust on.
Now you've mentioned you spent a fair bit of your hard-earned cash on not just the paint job but the interior as well. So that was a cloth interior.
So I got it re-trimmed in about 15 years ago. On the way down, I decided I was going to be cream with red piping. So I get there, and Phil said, well, you do really want to be going cream because it was going to be dirty all the time. So I ended up, it came back black with red piping.
Dare I ask you, dare you even admit how much you've spent on this car since you've owned it?
Which had an engine rebuild as well. Got to be 20-ish, 20 grand.
So what would it be worth today if somebody came up and made an offer?
The prices are all over. It's insured for 20,000. Probably worth 20,000. It depends if the right man wants to buy it, isn't it? You know.
It's a fantastic example. It's a beautiful looking car. It is a Rover 3.5 litre V8 P6. But that's not where the story ends, because they moved on to create the 2.2, the twin carburettor like this one, owned by Clem. Well, Clem, it's great to see your car behind. We've been talking about the 3.5, the V8, the iconic V8, but you've got the twin car.
Yeah. I'll say I chose the twin car for more miles per gallon. Put a smile on your face. You wouldn't have to stop at every petrol station. And of course, then they drive like modern cars, and they do, and the iconic shape as well. Yeah.
What is it about the P6 that is so eye-catching?
I think it's the body lines, the engineering behind it. Again, it was iconic in the day. Suspension that was well above and beyond what we had on today's like suspension with the cars, and it's just like the handling. Reliability as well, especially now we've got that many people like with clubs like this. We've got various clubs around the hall today, and they're just great, and it just promotes a true British car.
You went for the 2.2, the twin car, the inline 4, very different to the 3.5 in the way it delivers the power as well. But what is it like to drive this? I take it you've driven quite a lot of Rovers in your time.
Not so much. I've never driven a 3.5, which Andy might let me a bit later on. But yeah, it's just the speed is responsive. Modern day traffic, it keeps up on the motorway. It's nice and steady. People sometimes put five speed gearboxes in them. I've got the left conventional floor boxing, and it was all right in the day, and it's all right now. Brilliant.
How long have you had this car for?
Well, I stole it off a fellow member. It's 2019. I've had the car since then. Done minimal like restoration on it, kept it roadworthy. A local gentleman down near us in the West Midlands, he's just done a few minor repairs on the car, made it look a bit more presentable for the motor show, which hopefully it has done it. And I've got a few people around it, and that's it. It's to get everybody engaged and full support of iconic car like the Rover.
I'm going to put you on the spot and ask you a couple of questions about the power for this car then. So we know the engine size, we know that, but what's the brake horsepower?
I think the brake horsepower is 85 brake horsepower.
So that'll get you 0 to 60 in what kind of time?
Yeah, probably about, I don't know, probably about 15 seconds maybe.
You'll get there.
Yeah, you will.
You'll get there eventually.
You enjoy doing it as you're going up to it.
Of course you do, and all the people behind you not so happy, but there you go.
Yeah,
they get to see a back end of a very, very pretty car.
Yeah.
What about your ownership of it? I mean, and value of it right now? You say you got it about 6 years ago now, but what's the value of this now?
I'm not too sure. That they kind of fluctuate. Looking enough at Rovers, they kind of like kind of like a plateau. I mean, I bought this just under 6,000, from Pat, which I think was I stole it off him because it ticked all the boxes: sunroof, spare wheel on the boot, good engine, and Pat was meticulous when he had it. He looked after it, and hopefully I've done the same. But like, it's just the pleasure of it. You know what I mean? It is. It just brings a smile to your face. But probably worth about 8 or 9, maybe. It's all, I would never sell it. I would never sell it.
It's appreciated a bit, but you won't sell. Just going to put you on the spot now.
Yeah.
If you had the choice between the 3.5 or the 2.2 you got here, which one would you go for?
That one. Yeah, I would. Yeah, everybody to their own. You know what I mean? And I mean, Andy's done a great job on his car. It's meticulous, but I do love this one. It's there. Yeah, it is. Ticks all the boxes.
Stick or twist, and you are sticking. It's been great to chat. Thanks.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you.